Hi, it's Jeff Bush from Grow My Profit, and we're sitting in Canyon Lake, California, a little town in Southern California, Riverside County that I grew up in. Moved here when I was 7 years old and grew up 2 doors down from this launch ramp. This is where we would launch our boat every day to go water skiing, wakeboarding. And I brought my '62 Lincoln Continental Convertible down here to just kind of give you an idea of another car that I own. This is the one classic car that I have from '62. I grew up, my dad had a couple Lincolns. I think he had a '62 and a '65, and I grew up riding in the back of it, and they were always beautiful, fun cars, really technologically advanced for the early '60s, kind of Lincoln special car. My favorite years are '62 to '64 because of this grille. The '62 to '64s had this beautiful grille and headlights. In '65, they changed it. In my opinion, it wasn't as pretty. So I bought this car for $35,000 and I put about 40 grand into it. So I'm into it $75,000. Someone just offered me 90 grand for it to sell it, and I just couldn't stand to sell it. I don't drive it that often, but we're doing it more in you know, convertible, drive it down to the beach. I've got the car in good running condition. So I painted the car black. A couple things. These cars don't stop very good and they're 5,500 pounds, so I put 4-wheel disc brakes on the car, which helps it stop better. The only thing that's really outside of stock is the wheels. The car hasn't been lowered. I thought about lowering it, but it's pretty low to begin with, and it's got a pretty good stance to it, so I made the wheels a little bit bigger, kept the comfortable tires on it. Just the car rides just amazing. It's so comfortable to drive. So 4-wheel disc brakes, painted it black. You know, obviously the suicide doors are a huge selling point and recognizable. So I did the white interior down in Mexico. I spent $3,000 on the interior. I was getting quotes in Southern California for 10 grand to do the interior, so 3 grand, and they did an excellent job. So door panels, front seat, rear seat. I did the cup holders in the center because old cars didn't have cup holders and we need that. Did the Lincoln logo stitched in black in the top of the seat. So yeah, I painted it interior, 4-wheel disc brakes, wheels, went through the motor. The big thing was the convertible top. There's like 170 parts to this convertible top. So I found a guy who's named the Lincoln Man, and all he does is like 62 to 67 Lincoln convertibles. John Cashman from Florida, but out in Palm Springs. I went out to see him and he said, bring me $5,000 cash only, and I'll go through your top and get it perfect. So he went through the whole top, replaced motors and circuits and relays. It's crazy what's involved with that top. So I got 5 grand invested in the top, just in the electronics and the hydraulics. I think it actually takes transmission fluid inside the hydraulics to open and close the top. It's pretty impressive. But the canvas top is actually original, or not original. I didn't do it. It came with a pretty good top with the plastic rear window that was in pretty good shape, so I haven't had to do that. So if you grow your profit and sell your business, or make your business make enough money where you don't have to show up to work on Monday, you can come out and wakeboard Canyon Lake. It's freaking empty. I cannot believe how empty it is right now. And this is, everybody's out here on the weekends. There's 40 boats. It gets kind of dangerous. So to be able to have control over time and money is just a powerful concept. And I'm just so happy that today I could go out wakeboard, and if I can find other people that can get off work Monday. That's the challenge now that my kids are working. So yeah, anything, just kind of showing another car in my car collection, and talking a little bit about Grow My Profit. We're gonna get into maybe another little tip of how I built my last business from 0 to 40 million and was able to sell it and get an 8-figure exit through basically sales and marketing. But yeah, this is where I grew up. And we're gonna go drive around Canyon Lake and get a few more shots of some cool spots on the lake. So thanks for listening in. See ya.